what are your thoughts, Joy, on turning nascent movements in AI toward the goal of ending systemic racism, um, with specific reference to whether or how AI might be turned to the goal of closing racial, ethnic, and gender wealth gaps globally? So yeah, we got a taste of it there with your last response. Some awards, but individual awards. But yeah, yeah, this is obviously a broader question.
Right. When it comes to systemic change, which is ultimately, the goal, I would think of most social movements, if it's women's rights or human rights, or if you're thinking about algorithmic justice. As somebody who started out, I'm a techie person, right? Ultimate nerd, wanted to go to nerd school. This was, let's go learn about computer science, let's learn the math, let's build fun technology that could change the world, save the world, have some fun along the way. My initial responses to systemic issues or other problems was to use the tools I was familiar with, right? To use tech tools. I remember when after the gender shades paper came out, I thought, oh, maybe we could set up a site that allows people to label data in a crowdsourced way, blah, 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 where I'm thinking of all of these technical solutions. As I got more understanding of the socio-technical nature of problems, I moved away from using the technical hammer as the first hammer. And so I write about this in the intro for Unmasking AI. I don't think we're going to solve climate change with AI, because AI doesn't change the economic reality that allows certain companies to continue to do what we already know to be harmful, right? It's not necessarily about having more information. Does it mean we can't use AI to optimize systems? No, right? Does it mean we can't change flight patterns and make things more fuel efficient? We can do all of those things, but we still have to get to the people aspect, which AI on its own will not do, right? Similarly with AI, when it comes to any type of inequality, so long as we live in societies that implicitly or explicitly say one life is more worthy than another, one type of person because of their race, because of their gender, right? Because of their ability is more worthy, and saying it through what the economic opportunities are, saying it through what the educational opportunities are. AI alone will not undo that in society. What I learned from being a member of the Center for Civic Technology at MIT, rest in peace, it is no longer there at the MIT Media Lab, was we can use technology to convene and to have conversations that need to be had that otherwise might be ignored if not for whatever shiny new tool is out there. So, in so much as we can use the interest in the adoption of AI, the concerns of algorithmic harm and algorithmic bias, to have the conversations and to also push for the legislation, which helps to push the systems, but then also to push for the cultural change that is necessary to address systemic racism. That's the way in which we can use AI to be a convener, right? We can use AI in some ways to amplify or highlight issues we might have otherwise missed. But thinking it is only an information problem, I think reduces the complexity of systemic issues. And so I think AI can be part of that convening technology, but I do think ultimately we have to work on ourselves and on society. All the things I tried to avoid when I started computer science, and here we are.